Hi, I'm Ruby Lopez.
And I'm Brendan Moran. Welcome to Creek Currents.
And on today's show, I'll visit a local landmark that's also famous for fine dining at Vic Stewart's. Plus, we'll show you a fun way to get involved and give back to Walnut Creek.
But first up, I recently checked out several community groups coming together for a great cause, creating a new habitat for wildlife right here at Heather Farm. Today I'm at Heather Farm where a whole crew of people are getting ready to install a floating island. It's really going to help this local environment. Come on.
Okay, you did good so far. You guys ready to plant?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so we're getting close to putting the floating islands in, but first I got a couple of questions. Laddie, what is a floating island? What can we expect?
The islands float on the water. They are made up of plastic bottles. And in the layers of the plastic we put this buoyant foam. Today we'll put on plants. And the interesting thing is that the plants grow from food out of the lake. And the food is the nitrate load. It's the bad stuff. It's the constituent of the lake that happens when the warm water starts developing algae. And so they love that nitrate load and they grow very prolifically. So what we'll see in about 30 days is a very vibrant, robust water garden. The other part of these islands, the benefit that the city of Walnut Creek saw was this happens to be a fishing lake. So the fish are going to be attracted to these islands. An incredible technology. It's old, it's been established, studied for years, but the development of the floating island using plastic is fairly new.
And Stacy, you're in charge of picking the plants, right? Can you tell me a little bit about what's going in today?
Well, basically, we want a wide assortment of plants that not only are workhorses and help to take that nitrogen out and those different types of chemicals and nutrients that otherwise the algae would feed off of, but we also want it to look beautiful for the public. And so we also have some flowering plants that butterflies and hummingbirds and other critters will love to use. So
you're telling me there's two different islands? There's a red and a yellow? Explain that.
Basically, there's going to be two different islands, and we have a color theme for one that's predominantly yellow, and the second one is predominantly red. So we can kind of, watch both of them as they grow and mature, and they should be a lot of fun.
This dirt going in here really, really nice. Doing this type of planting is a whole lot of fun because it's going to grow really, really nicely out in the water. It's going to provide some great benefits. This is just a phenomenal bit of technology that's really going to help the water quality of this area. So I'm actually delighted to be able to plant it.
This is what it's all about right here. I mean, the goal is to continually improve the city environmentally, make sure it's sustainable for the future. And this is part of what we do every day, but this is a big part of it. So we're looking forward to getting these launched and adding more in the future to some of our other lakes. So
So Jimmy, you found a frog?
Yeah, a frog on the island. Probably came in one of the plants or something. Just ponded out there. So
what did we decide to do with the frog?
we put it on the island. We'll probably go out in the middle, probably swim back shore, or maybe it'll stay on the island. Who knows?
You're pretty good at catching them. I saw you working him.
I try to catch them a lot. I try to look for them in the stream. So yeah, I've practiced.
Yeah? So besides the frogs, what else did you put on the island?
We put tons of plants, lots of plants, and we put up garter rails so geese don't get on them. So hopefully it'll work. Hopefully the plants will thrive.
Well, those are coming down once the plants get bigger, right?
Yes, they will. We just don't want the geese to eat them.
All right, man, I'll let you get back to catching frogs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys get to count 1, 2, 3, rip.
1, 2, 3, rip!
Okay. Now let's push it out.
So Bob, tell me how the city worked with a lot of local organizations to make this happen.
This all started with two people meeting at what I call the Walnut Creek Watershed Council. It's a newer entity, and basically what happened is the Director of Public Services for the city, Heather Ballinger, met with the head of one of the members of the Diablo Valley fly fishermen, and they started talking about the lack of sizable fish in this pond, and Heather suggested that Ted meet with Mike Vickers, the Public Services Manager, and they just started talking and they came up with this concept of the floating island technology. And then Mike just started working it with staff and working it through the whole system to the stage that we are today where the islands are installed.
Well, I had a great time installing the floating islands today with the whole crew, and especially the kids from Seven Hills School. If you want to know what else is going on at Heather Farm, you can always visit the city's website.
Now, Heather Farm also has a ton of great amenities, including their gardens, dog park, skate park, and sport facilities.
And coming up, Heather Farm will be hosting the Pancake Breakfast. That's the kickoff for Walnut Creek's Community Service Day. Find out how you can get some grub while giving back. Last year, over 1,000 Walnut Creek locals lent a hand to build a better community. Join us again this year for Community Service Day on Saturday, October 6th. The day will kick off with a pancake breakfast at Heather Farm Park at 7:30 a.m. Then join one of 50 different projects suitable for children and adults happening all over the city starting at 9 a.m. or noon. Each project will take 4 hours or less to complete. Online registration is now open on the city's website. Go online now and find a cause you care for and lend a hand for a better Walnut Creek. You know, last year I had a great time at the first Community Service Day, and there are a ton of projects happening all over the place, from public art projects to habitat restoration. Go online now and sign up.
You know, besides being known as a community that comes together for great causes, Walnut Creek is also known as a food scene. Now, I recently visited a local tradition that helped put Walnut Creek cuisine on the map. Hi everybody, I'm Ruby Lopez for Creek Currents. Today I'm here at Vic Stewart Steakhouse, one of the original fine dining restaurants in Walnut Creek. What do you say we go on inside and find out what makes this place such a classic? Let's go. I'm here with Glenn Castro. Now, you're the general manager of Vic Stewart Steakhouse, right?
Yes, I am.
Now, this is really beautiful. We are standing in the train car right now, and this is a really unique dining experience. Talk to us about it.
Okay. Yeah, this is a 1909 executive Pullman train car. It was brought over from Minneapolis back in 1973. The owner decided he wanted to add a little bit of charming authenticity to the building itself. The building itself is the original Walnut Creek train station depot. It was built in 1891 and was used as a train station until 1941. It was set to be demolished back in 1971, and Mr. Harrington, the owner, and a small group of concerned citizens decided to band together and save the building itself, and had it relocated from its old location where Nordstrom's is and relocated to its present location.
Very cool. Yeah. Now, really great how you're preserving that history to create a really unique dining experience. Can you talk to us about what people can expect to find when they come in here and they see this and they sit down to eat here?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say for the last couple of decades, Walnut Creek has really been coming up as far as a destination for good food, good restaurants, and quality service. A fine dining steakhouse, from start to finish, you're going to have top quality food made with top quality ingredients, served by a friendly, professional, fine dining staff that is just going to take care of you start to finish.
Now, I was told the happy hour here was amazing and that I had to ask you about it. So talk to us about the happy hour. What's that experience like?
Happy hour here at Vic Stewart's is fabulous. We've got a $5 martinis, $5 well drinks, $3 draft beers. We have great happy hour food. So all in all, it's just a great place to come, relax, have a cocktail, maybe have a little bit of food. And in fact, I know Chef Blake has prepared some wonderful dishes for you to try out, so whenever you're ready.
Oh, goody, I'm ready right now. I was just hoping you would ask and waiting for that. So I think we should check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is truly the moment that I have been waiting for, the time where I get to taste. Now I'm here with Blake Erickson. Now you are the executive chef here.
Yes, sir.
So you create all these delicious plates that we're about to try.
I do.
Can you talk to me about what I'm going to experience here today?
Today we have for you our filet mignon. This is Midwestern corn-fed beef, aged to our special specifics here.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's really, really good.
The sauce over the top is our cracked peppercorn demi. It's a 3-day process of making our veal stock from scratch here, and then reducing the sauce down and flavoring it correctly for the steaks.
Talk to me about, how do you source the ingredients? Where do they all come from?
I like to stick with local purveyors, definitely sustainable ingredients. I like to stay seasonable as much as possible. I'm constantly changing the recipes, changing everything that I can do, and keeping up the quality as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's really delicious, and I can't say just how important and nice it is to know that these are all sustainable and local resources that you're using. Okay, so we have another dish coming out now, right?
We do.
Talk to me about what I'm going to try next.
Okay, right here, what Rob is dropping off is our strip loin, pepper crusted, served with our best of the bay scallop potatoes, on top of a Sierra Nevada peppercorn demi.
This looks so good. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. It looks so good. Now you said this is best of the bay.
Best of the bay scallop potatoes.
Wow. That is really good.
Thank you.
Really, really good. Now, what about the puree that I see down here below?
That is our Sierra Nevada peppercorn sauce. That is the same 3-day process as well. We make our own veal stock here, reduce it down. We hit it with a little bit of brandy, a little bit of cream.
It's really good. I tell you, sometimes it's too rich, it's not enough. This is just, oh wow, it's really, really good. I will definitely be back and ordering this. Now, what do you love about working here and cooking here?
I love the fact that this is a family-owned restaurant. Everybody's great. I love the fact that we're in this historical building. It's almost undescribable working here. Out of all the places that I've worked, this is definitely my favorite.
His passion, he's been here so long and cooking so long, and all of it definitely reflects in the food. So you have to come out here, enjoy Blake's delicious food. Thank you so much. This is really great.
Thank you.
I had a great time here at Vic Stewart Steakhouse. It was really, really delicious. You have to try it for yourself. So if you'd like some more information or possibly you want to make a reservation, you can always visit them online at vicstewarts.com. Now, for all the great dining and local happenings near Vic Stewart's downtown location, you can visit walnut-creek.com.
And be sure to join us next month when I visit a little piece of paradise at the Ruth Bancroft Garden.
And I meet the new creatures moving into the Lindsay Wildlife Museum next time on Creek Currents.